Hello guys, Insay here, and today I'll be talking about why I don't play video games anymore. Well, I do play video games, but more older games like Fatal Frame and well, no, just much older games. Game I've been currently playing is Fatal Frame 1 and 2. I started playing Fatal Frame 1 first, then I couldn't get past the door, so I started playing Fatal Frame 2. There was a glitch in the thing, so I changed it. Now I can go past the door now, so I can play Fatal Frame 1 now, which is actually much scarier than Fatal Frame 2, because Fatal Frame 2 is not really that scary for me anyway. I don't know about you, but Fatal Frame 2 is not really been scaring me. It's just Fatal Frame 1, I actually feel a bit more scared, on edge playing that than Fatal Frame 2. But today I'm going to be speaking about why I start playing video games. This is going to be a MGTOW video. So the main reason why I stopped playing video games, the main reason, I just don't really find them fun anymore. Most games now are just boring. Like, they're either a re-release like, Call of Duty or Super Smash Bros. Or just trash games like, Battlefield 5, where they're pushing their feminist agenda, and Last of Us 2. In defense of Last of Us 2, I mean, I didn't really like the game. I really hate Last of Us 2. But I kind of understand where they was trying to make the game from. Even though they have a lot of feminist and SJW agendas in it, I can see the storyline for it, kind of how they wanted to go with the story, but feminists completely just destroyed that game. It could have, but feminists destroyed that game. The main reasons also why I don't like playing video games anymore is that the other reason, is that most video games are just not as fun as it used to be. I mean, I'm having so much fun playing the Fatal Frame games, and I do play Halo also, and WWE. I don't really find modern games as fun. Maybe because I'm older now, I'm not sure, but I just don't think it's fun. Me personally, I've never played much survival horror when I was younger. I only started playing survival horror games when I was like, 16, 15 or 16, So yeah, that's pretty much it, I mean, I do have other stuff to say. I don't really like the new Smash Brothers, I prefer Super Smash Melee. You just have to really look for games. You just have to support people that are making actual games. I mean, I do plan to get Sparkle's The Amazing Jester 2 on Steam. I have wishlisted on Steam, because it looks like a game from like the early 2000s. I mean, it has the base of a game from 2000s. Yeah, there's not much games variety anymore compared to video games back in the past. You guys didn't know, in the PS2 era of video gaming, there was mostly survival horror. Well, I'm not sure, because I was only a child when the PS2 era. I was like 0 to, I don't know. When the PS3 came out, it would probably be 0 to 7. So, because the PS2 did come out in 1999, I was born in 1999. So yeah, like PS2 is not really, isn't really the best console. I mean, it is the best console, but back at the time when PS2 was on the mainstream with the Xbox, it was mostly survival horror games that were popular. Example, Fatal Frame, Silent Hill, and I would say Resident Evil. There was more like, standalone editions. Resident Evil wasn't like a full-blown Resident Evil game like until Resident Evil 4 came out in 2005. But yeah, most of the games on the PS2 are majority survival horror, like Manhunt, Fatal Frame, Silent Hill, I think Clock Tower, I think, I don't know, I can't remember all the games, but I mean I've watched like a PS2 top 10 PS2 horror survival horror collection. It seems that time of era everyone loves survival horror, I don't know why. And then again, that time of era didn't really have internet. Most people didn't have internet, so I can understand why survival horror was popular back then, compared to like the seventh gen era, where everyone had pretty much had internet and they could play in like Halo or Call of Duty or Battlefield. So that's what is. This gen is kind of like a mix of both. I wouldn't say a mix of both actually. I would say it's majority of shooters, like, you know, 7th gen, but you know, but now people are kind of getting bored of the shooters, you know what I'm saying? I kind of want, like, you know, Dark Souls-ish games, like, you know, Jedi Fallen Order, you know, pretty much like Dark Souls-ish games. If not Dark Souls-ish games, they want more like survival horror. I'm not sure, it's like a mix between like Dark Souls or, you know, Call of, like, you know, Battle Royale, which I'm getting fed up with Battle Royale also, you know. And yeah, gaming right now, I'm not really enjoying it, you know, like, it's not really fun, so that's why I have to make my own now. Like, you know, I'm not really enjoying gaming right now, you know. I just can't have fun anymore like I used to. I mean, in the 7th generation, you could have a lot of fun, you know. I mean, yo, well, that's when people might argue, well, that's when video games started to decline in the 7th gen consoles. Which they have a point and all. I'm not saying they don't have their arguments, but because, you know, 7th gen didn't bring out the what do I call it, the microtransactions, the DLC and all that. And yeah, that's all I gotta say really. I mean, I'm not really enjoying gaming right now, and I really hate gaming right now. Only games I'm enjoying is, like, you know, games that are from older games like Fatal Frame, you know what I'm saying, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, you know, those games, you know, from the past, you know what I'm saying, because mechanically they're built fantastically, you know. Knights of the Old Republic is mechanically built fantastically. Fatal Frame also, you know. And yeah, there's not much good games anymore. Like, it's kind of sad, that really, because I remember when I used to play on the PS2, I used to play Rainbow 3, you know what I'm saying? The Rayman games. I used to play the Ratchet games, you know, and Tekken, and Gran Turismo with Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. But yeah, it's just not fun anymore. I really don't really like video gaming right now, you know. I mean, most of them either come disappointment or just you know, propaganda pieces, like, you know, Battlefield 5, you know, well, not Battlefield 5, but yeah, like Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare wasn't really accurate to what was the actual events that happened in Syria, so it's not. It was just blaming on the rations, on the death rates, even though America did the actual bombing, not actually Russia. Russia was not even involved with that. But no, but then they could say, well, this is not even in. This is an alternative timeline, but you're literally, you know, pretty much demonizing Russia, which Russia didn't do the bombings of those roads, you know. So yeah, I'm just really fed up with video games right now. I'd rather just make my own video games like Blue Drake is doing. 42, Blue Drake 42. Do something like that, you know what I'm saying? Blue Drake 42 is making his own games now. Should start doing that. But I know it takes a lot of hard work to make your own, you know. Hard work of coding and stuff, so I need to start learning coding. I haven't started yet fully, but I'm trying to. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comments section, and tell me if you're having the same thoughts, and subscribe. for more MGTOW content and gaming content.